Hey there, Gemini. It's Maggie from Moon Directed. I'm so excited you're here. If this is the first time that you've stopped by, then I hope you stick around and see if there's something here that resonates with you and that you enjoy. And if you do, give me a thumbs up. Let me know, comment, tell me how it resonates with you. If you a returning viewer or a subscriber, I thank you so much. My channel is growing and it is because of you, and I super appreciate it. So anytime you give me a thumbs up or your comment, you help my channel grow, and I just really, really like that. I really do. All right, so, and don't be afraid to share if you would like. So Gemini, you guys like watched my video the most last week, and so I super appreciate your efforts. So here we go. We're going to start, as always, to work our way through the energy of the moon and see how we can use it to benefit ourselves this week. And so I like to start with the conversation starter from the Everyday Enchantment Tarot from Poppy Palin. And then I follow the moon using the Queen of the Moon Oracle to see where it is and how it's affecting us. And I like to finish off with a Secret Language of Color card from Ina Segal so that we have something tangible we can hang on to for the week. You know, we can say, oh, I was going to work on this goal. I'm focusing on that. And so I'm going to use this, you know, right here to help me get there. So let's start with a conversation starter and just see where we're going. I don't know. Well, let's do it this way. I don't. Oh, maybe I just need to pull these. They kind of get moved around as I start, you know, doing the videos, and I start going crazy with them. But Gemini, let's see what universe wants to talk to you about. We are moving into this week, starting out with the moon in Libra, which is very comfortable for you. It's in your fifth house of fun and romance, and so that's your weekend, and so that's how Sunday's starting for you, but it will be moving into Scorpio by Sunday night. But let's just see what universe wants to. Wow, that's like a book. Let's see what's going on, Gemini. See what's going on. Okay, all kinds of, oh my goodness, Gemini. Wow. All right, so it's starting out in your house of fun and romance, and sure enough, here we go. We've got the Two of Cups, which is about that emotional partnership. It can be business, it can be a career, it can be something that emotionally satisfies you, but it's usually about another person. And coming with that, like bookending it here, we've got the Five of Wands and the Five of Swords. This is very difficult energy. This means there's a transition happening and it's not easy. Energy of words, which doesn't surprise me because you're Gemini. And there's also the energy of action. Like there's a tug of war. There's the okay, I need to do this, 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 and this. And it could just be because of the holiday season. But it's a week coming forward. So it's like transitioning out of the holidays back to work, you know, and so it looks a little tense. It looks a little tense in the romance department this week. So heads up, Gemini, could be a little bumpy ride coming up here. So let's just see if we can get a little guidance. You're being protected right now by the universe. You are. Right now with the fun and romance, but then it moves in Scorpio on tonight, Sunday night, and it's there Monday and Tuesday, and that's in your house of day-to-day activities. And I kind of feel like that's where we get into all the Five of Wands and the Five of Swords energy. But let's just see what guidance that we can get from the unicorn cards from Diana Cooper. Come on. Freedom. Let the unicorn set you free. Okay. You are protected, but you need to let yourself out of a situation. You have been sticking into some kind. This has been showing up a lot with Gemini. And so it's time. It's time. I can see you're stressed. Woo. Glad I didn't throw that into the candle. I can see that you're stressed. I can. It's here. There's all this stressful energy, and it does have to do with some sort of a partnership. Yeah, that's just tough. That's tough energy. All right, so then we move into Scorpio, and that's about transformation, right? Scorpio is about transformation, and for you, it is in your sixth house of day-to-day activities, and so there's this resistance. There's been a resistance to this change. There's been something that's needed to change, and there's the pressure, and it's pushing through. It's been hard. I could see that it's been hard work, but once you get through, then you can surrender. Surrender to the divine, surrender to destiny, surrender to the changes that have to be made, and seek the knowledge of your higher self. Surrender to your higher self, to your intuition, as you work your way through this really looks like tough situation. For guidance on this, we're using the Mystical Wisdom cards from Gay Guthrie, and Josephine Wall did the illustrations, and they are stunning. Let's see what we can get for you here. Gemini. Okay. This looks like a Leo card to me. So if there's Leo in your chart, I'm not surprised. This says Peacock. Raise your standards. Don't forget who you are. Stand in your strength, in your power. That's what this feels like to me. Like you are worthy. You are worthy. Maybe you've been feeling like you haven't been. Raise your standards. Maybe you've been accepting less than you should from a partnership of some sort. It could be work. Could absolutely be work. We're launching into the new year. It could be romantic. We have this Two of Cups, so it's emotional. So it was some kind of, if it was work, it was something you were emotionally connected to. So it's some sort of a partnership that's been a struggle, a real struggle. Whew. I'm having trouble breathing. Okay, Gemini. At like 1 o'clock in the morning on Wednesday morning, the moon moves into Sagittarius. And for you, that is in your 7th house of intimate partnerships. And release. Release. Let the transformation happen. This doesn't necessarily mean get out of your relationship, but it might mean releasing your negative energy about it, or releasing negative attitude, or releasing something that will help move it forward. It doesn't necessarily mean that the relationship is going to end, but there's something you need to release. Release anger. If you do, try to do it in an easy, gentle way. Gemini, you can use your very sharp tongue as a weapon from time to time. And then once you do this, once you release this energy, and we're talking Wednesday and Thursday, there's peace. There's peace in the decision. There's peace in letting things go. There's peace in raising your standards. There's peace once you break through and you release, about this Two of Cups situation here. There is a peace that comes in. And so we're going to get a little guidance for that. Because it's in Sagittarius, we're going to use the Secret Traveler from Denise Lynn. And let's see if we can't get a little something. If for some reason, Gemini, this is not resonating with you, be sure to check out your sun, moon, and rising. You should do that anyways. It gives you a more well-rounded, balanced way of looking at the week. If you don't know what your moon and your rising are, there's a calculator below, and you can use that to get there. I also do personal empowerment coaching sessions, and they're on sale till the end of January. If you would like to take advantage of that information is below. Wow. Okay. Once you release, once you find the peace, that's where the abundance comes in. So whatever you've been holding back on, whatever you've been fighting and arguing about, this is like maneuvering around and trying to outwit each other. And this is like verbal arguments. Once you release this negative energy, however you choose to do it, that's when the infinite abundance comes in. That's when you start moving your life in the right direction. That's when you remember the universe has its back, but it says right here, there's freedom. And so you've got to let something go in order to allow the abundance to flow into your life. Whew. I'm having trouble talking. I'm having trouble breathing. It is bad. Oh my gosh, the stress. I can just feel the stress. It's so strong. I am so sorry, Gemini. I really am. On Friday at like 11 o'clock, it's 10:55 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. The moon moves into Capricorn, and this is the good time to do nothing. This is transformation, and you are in the void. When this moon is in Capricorn, it's in your house of transformation. There is change coming, but not on Friday. On Friday, rest, relax, integrate the information that you've been getting from the past 27 days. Integration is really important, right? And then we have the new moon. We have the new moon with the new beginning that happens in Capricorn on Saturday, and there's an eclipse, and so that energy will carry out for 6 months. So I'm going to do a live Q&A on that at 7:30 p.m. Saturday, January 5th, Eastern Standard Time. So show up for that if you'd like. Show up. That's how you can get free information. Okay, here you go. Here's your advice. Here's your advice to get this beginning, to peek into the future and see all the infinite abundance that's coming toward you. Okay, here's the key. You need to let go of the guilt. You need to let go of the guilt. If you feel like you have been doing something that you shouldn't have been doing, if you made a bad choice, or you think somebody just whatever, mistakes are people. We're human. That's part of being human, right? But the other part is also acknowledging it, forgiving ourselves, forgiving others. But in this case, this is about forgiving you. It says, when you allow your light to shine brightly, you inspire others. Forgive yourself for what you think you've done or not done, and trust that God loves you unconditionally for who you are. Learn and grow from past mistakes instead of berating yourself for them. This is about you releasing yourself. This release here is releasing the guilt. This is how you move forward. This is where the freedom comes, when we stop being weighed down by the guilt of things that we've done, choices we've made, things that we probably shouldn't have done, or maybe we should have done this and we didn't do that. Whatever. Let it go. You're human. Love yourself unconditionally. That is, love yourself. That's how we grow. We grow when love waters our soul, and we get there by letting go of guilt. I just saw 11:11. Okay, your color for the week. Red. It says, free yourself from pain. Let the guilt go. Have the freedom. Have the freedom. Let go of all this arguing and this nasty stuff, and raise your standards. Raise your standards, and step forward so that you can receive the infinite abundance that is waiting for you. Okay, I am going to, on New Year's Day, I'm going to do a using the outer planets a year ahead kind of thing, and see if we can't get some guidance. So check back and see what you think about that. Otherwise, I will see you next week. Take care, Gemini. That looks tough. That looks tough. But forgive yourself. Love yourself unconditionally. Remember, God lives within you. God forgives you and God loves you.